Hi everyone and welcome to another Goa vlog, and this time I have rounded up a set of 7 lesser known restaurants in South Goa that don't always figure in popular listicles but are nonetheless places that you might want to add to your restaurant itinerary when you're down south. I also have a similar video around North Goa which I'll be linking right up there. Starting with one of our favorite beachfront restaurants, which is Joycons in Binolim. It's located in the further end of Binolim Beach, almost isolated from most shacks in that area, and has the most gorgeous ambience, views, and an eclectic menu. Due to it being away from most shacks, there is a sense of privacy here which I really liked, so you could go into the sea, rest in the sunbeds, etc, etc, enjoy that cut-off feeling for a while. And the food, drinks and desserts here are way better than what most shacks have to offer, not just in Binolim, but if you have to consider the entirety of the shacks in South Goa. Now it's time to show some appreciation for Andres, which is run by a local family in Majorda. This cozy nook is literally hidden behind a wall of foliage, so chances are most people will give it a miss, probably not get to see it. But the food here is truly home cooked, and I mean actually home cooked, as the owner once told us that their supplies are bought fresh off the morning bazaar every day. The kingfish thali that I had here was too good. Most fresh and flavorful one that I ever had in Goa. It tastes spicy and doesn't taste like it's going to intoxicate you, but let's see what happens at the end of this glass. So make sure you visit Andres for lunch or for dinner when you're in South Goa. Next up is Red Ginger in Kolva. This is the place that we pick every time we get cravings for Chinese food. It's close to Kolva Beach and we like to take our seats in the porch area to get that Goan dining feel even when we got sushi in our plates. Their must try is this Bangkok style chicken red ginger bowl, which is a rice and chicken gravy preparation, and it tastes super. Lot of flavors. Good. Tasty Asian food at not so extravagant rates, and one that is actually one of the best ones around Kolva in my opinion. Aside from its cool entranceway, Tikib is a beachfront bar in Binolim that scores really high in ambience, especially after sundown. It's a bit isolated and doesn't play loud music, which is nice, but instead they have these talented local artists that perform live. It has seating inside as well as outside and is a must visit if you're in Binolim. Lot of cocktails in their menu, so we got some, and to go along with that we had Turkish spice rubbed chicken, pork piri piri, and some baked cheesy fries at the end. The menu is mostly continental with a little bit of traditional Goan thrown in, so if you're in the mood for some Chinese or Indian rather, you might want to give going to Tikib a second thought. This resto bar in Kolva Binolim stretch has the most inviting and gorgeous facade, which made us think, why not? An interesting fact about Tasoro is that it bagged the title of India's Best Bar for 2021 by 30 Best Bars India, and it also ranked 4th in Asia's 50 Best Bars Award for the year 2022. The menu was quite limited in food options, so we went ahead with 2 kinds of starters that went quite well with the cocktails that we got. The food is actually limited in options, but the ambience and the overall feel of the place made up for it. And if possible, grab your seats and sit out at the front for an even better experience. Then we have Farmhouse in a quiet corner of Binolim. You feel the celebratory mood of this place right from the second you enter it, and it's surely infectious. The area is huge and the place is like something out of a fairy tale fantasy within the quiet forests of South Goa. Sounds quite fancy, doesn't it? But for that experience, you might want to come here at night. The area is huge, and apart from the restaurant, there's a huge water body with fountains and a fairyland dimension set up all around, is what I felt. Definitely a must go. This place might not have the best food, and we are not in so much of a position to comment on that either, because all that we had that day was a serving of mutton with rice, which was average, and their menu is a mix of Goan, Indian, seafood. That aside, you need to come here for the vibe, the views and this very dreamy ambience. Finally, we wrap up this vlog with this one place where you could go to for your fish thali, and this place is called Coastal Tawa in Margao. Head down here for a classic Goan fish thali with decent ambience that doesn't miss the mark.
And this is this crab sukha right here.
So here it was. Hope you enjoyed the list, and let me know which ones you're visiting or suggest other lesser known places. And I'll see you soon in my next vlog.